You've worked hard for success. Now let's make it feel as good as it looks. For so many of us, the pursuit of success is relentless. The hours we pour in, the sacrifices we make, the dreams we chase, all of it is done with one goal in mind: to be successful. But here's the thing that most high achievers fail to see. Success is meant to be felt, not just seen. We often work so hard to build a life that looks good on the outside, but have we stopped to ask ourselves if it feels good on the inside? You've put in the effort, the hustle, the drive, the bustle. So now let's bring your success alive and bring your success to life in a way that lights you up from the inside out. I'm not just talking about the achievements on your resume or the praises that you get from others. I'm talking about the feeling you feel within you when you feel fulfilled and truly happy in every area of your life. For me, that's what real success feels like, and it's time to make it your reality. Peace enhances your power, not the other way around. That's the first thing I want to share with you. And I want you to imagine a world where peace wasn't the absence of chaos, but the source of your strength. Because if there's no chaos, there'll be no need for peace, and vice versa. What if that was your source of strength, not the absence of chaos? We've been taught to hustle, to burn the midnight oil, to work tirelessly in the hopes that success will bring us peace. But that couldn't be further from the truth, guys. True peace is where your power begins, not where it ends. Everybody is working towards that peaceful time when you are 80 and you can now finally breathe and say yes. Now, but it doesn't work like that. Peace is meant to be every day. It's a process, it's not a destination. It's a daily application. It's a daily application. That's what it is. Your stress cannot be mounting and then you say 10 years from now, I will be at peace. You might not even be alive for 10 years from now because the chaos and the turmoil in your life is causing all your organs to break down. So you might not even be alive. That peace that you're looking for in 10 years or 20 years, you better start having it today so that your body is functioning 20 years from now for that peace to continue. Someone asked me, could peace really be the answer? And I told her, yes, peace. In fact, I would pay anything for peace of mind. Adiola, I will pay any teacher, anybody to teach me peace of mind. I will pay God, if he came down and said, now I'm your teacher, I'll pay him for peace of mind. Because from that place of peace, you can do anything. Now, why is peace key? Because when you lead from a peaceful, grounded space, your choices are not dictated by fear or stress, but by clarity and intention. Peace allows you to align your actions with your deepest purpose, making every step forward not just a move towards success, but towards personal fulfillment. Your peace amplifies your ability to achieve and thrive. So my question for you is, what would happen if you put peace at the center of your life today? And how much more powerful can you be? A balanced life is a bold life. It allows you to show up fully in every area. If you're working at 110%, which a lot of us are working right now, some of us say 1000%, juggling career, family, health, and everything in between, you're probably already feeling stretched. Who has not been there, my sister or brother? Who hasn't been there? We all have. And if we allow it, we all can stay there. You want to be the best version of yourself. You want to give the best to everybody and give the best to... You refuse your children to suffer like you suffered. So you do everything that you can to make sure that they never go through what you went through. If you didn't go through what you went through, you will not be able to do what you're doing today. So they also need to go through certain things to be able to do the same for their children. Balance isn't about keeping things in perfect harmony all the time. It's about embracing the ebb and flow of life and making sure your well-being is the centerpiece. That's what sinking everything into your life does for you. That's what it is. You know, you can't focus on only one area of your life, and it's one that will keep you from being lonely in future, because your work, at some point, you'll be retired, or they will retire you by force, or they will fire you, or you will leave the job. Even if you own the business, at some point, you will reduce the work that you do little by little. Sometimes you might even be unfortunate, they'll buy you out and you lose. And in all of this, you didn't create any relationships at home. Kai, what will you fall back onto? Who would you fall back onto? Who would be willing to take you back at that point? Your children would have gone, your spouse gone. Even if they're living with you in the same house, they're not there. Because the time that you are meant to put in and invest to create that balance in your life where all these other things were thriving, you only focused on one area, your career and your finance, because money is tangible and the results of the titles that you get from also your career, tangible. But the other things are intangible, and those things are actually more important. Because if you didn't have a home to come back to, how would you feel comfortable coming back to an empty house? And you are. It's just that there are people feeling it for now. After a while, they will not be there again. It will only be you. So those dinners, those breakfasts, those lunches, those dates, those let's go for a stroll, those connectedness, the touch points, those hugs, those I love you moments that you miss out today, you cannot get them back tomorrow. You're going to have to work doubly, triply, quadruply hard to get those relationships sparking again, if they even ever sparked before. And some children will ask you, did we ask you? My friend's child did that, asked her, but mommy, did we ask you for all those things? You're the one that said you wanted to do it, so. But what we wanted was you. We wanted you at home. We wanted daddy at home. But your work was too important for you that we too had to find other aspects or other opening points to find the joy we needed. She felt so sad, but I looked at her and I asked her that same question. Did your child lie? We're the ones that say we want to give them these things. We're the ones that want to prove to ourselves that we can do it and prove to others that now we have arrived. Question is, at what cost? At what cost? And I'm singing this song right now because we're going to miss out on so much just because. I had someone that said to me, the children will be at home for 18 years, so whatever I miss now, I will catch it later. Catch what? Fire. Did they catch fire? You catch nothing. Because those children don't know you. You don't even know them. So where do you even start to align in conversation? You don't know the colors they like. You don't know the food. You don't know anything. So is it when they are 18, you will not say, let me now run and go and meet my child and say, child, I love you. You're an imposter in the child's life. You don't exist. And the more you force it, the more they run away because they don't trust you. And how should they and how can they? Right? You don't have to prove anything to anybody, even to yourself, because you have achieved. You are successful at what you do. So what are you still trying to prove to yourself that you can do? I reject it. I will never be like my father. If your father wasn't the way he was, you won't be the way you are. So did you learn something from your father? Did you learn something from your mother? Are you able to pass that learning across to your children also, so that they can also have something to pass on to their children of what they learned from their parents and the lessons that they will hold on to their dear life, while some, of course, they will throw away because it will not serve them. And the times would have changed. Remember, true success isn't about achieving more. It's about aligning with the life you've worked so hard to create and finding joy within it. Because when peace becomes your foundation, balance your energy, and you start to enjoy your wins, you unlock a level of power and fulfillment that no amount of external success can ever give to you. So today, what are you going to do? First of all, tell yourself it's time to stop proving and start living, because you're already enough the way you are. And it's time for you to actually enjoy the fruits of your labor. Don't wait for if I, then I will. No. Start to enjoy it today. Today is the only day that you can start to enjoy it. And I want you to visualize your dream day. What does it look like when power and peace are in perfect harmony? Finally, true greatness is living a life that feels as good as it looks. 2025 has to be our best year yet. And so I've created courses, I've created videos that will help us work through January and February. I've done a whole line of videos, and I hope that these videos are going to really help you improve and transform your life so that 2025 will be your best year yet. Don't forget, subscribe, click the notification bell below, like this video, and finally share me with other people so that as you grow the community of people around you, and we have a wholesome society. God bless. Love and light.